Now this sort of goes for everything that you take to university. Make sure you're only bringing a handful of shoes, a couple of towels, and a few sets of bed sheets. Wake up, lazy students. Today I've got a few suggestions of things that you shouldn't be taking to university with you. If you're interested, please consider subscribing and let's get into it. So the first thing is decorations, making sure that you don't take too many decorations from home. Now I know you'll want to go to your student accommodation with a couple of little items to remind you of home and to make your new student accommodation look a little cuter than what it will. But just keep in mind that everything you take during your first year is actually going to be carted round with you to every other student accommodation throughout your 3 or 4 year undergraduate and potentially onto your postgraduate. Now we're all lazy, and with the best intentions you could bring photographs to put on your wall and it will all be very cute, and a lot of the time we just don't get around to it because we procrastinate like mad. So just make sure that what you are taking is well within your kind of spatial budget. Also keep in mind that most universities don't allow you to glue or tack anything onto your walls that would leave a permanent mark, so best not get in trouble for that. Maybe bring some fairy lights, a couple of pictures, and a cactus. So top tip, if you're not allowed to put anything on your university walls, what you can do is get one of these. Now my lovely mum made this for me, but you can pick one up in most stores and on Etsy. It's a cork board with some fabric on it, and you can actually slide in pictures, slide in letters. Super good for organisation, or you can lean them up and they make a really nice decoration. So let's talk about clothes next. Now inevitably you're going to want to take all of your clothes to university with you, but unfortunately there just isn't going to be enough room, and you don't want to do what I did, which is be so lazy and take all your clothes and then just put them on the floor, and even when you wash them they just all end up on the floor and everything's a mess. So here are some things that I think you should be taking to your university dorm. First of all, take some t-shirts. Make sure that you bring some things like t-shirts with you and some other basics to university. Also think things like dresses. Make sure that you bring some dresses with you. They're really easy and lazy to throw on. Not just that, make sure that you also bring a cardigan. Sometimes a cardigan isn't quite enough to keep you warm, especially on those really wintry days. So make sure that you also have a couple of jackets. Jackets are super helpful to have. They keep you warm all year round, so make sure that you've definitely got at least a few in your wardrobe. If you get to university and you think, I actually don't have enough clothes, that's okay. You can go thrifting or charity shopping. It is so much cheaper than these fast fashion brands, and it really helps save the environment. So definitely consider that next time you're looking for some clothes. Avoid bringing everything for your kitchen, including the kitchen sink. This is something I did. Now we all love the pre-university IKEA shopping. It is so much fun. But forget the kettle, the vegetable peeler, the cheese grater for now, and just take basics with you at first. What you don't want happening is bringing a 7 or 8 piece kitchen set. You all bring that and it turns out you have about half a shelf to a whole shelf each. And you may not be able to fit that, and then it's a case of trying to stuff everything in your bedroom. And who can even be bothered? By the way, if you're at Stirling University, and I'm sure other universities do this too, you can go to what's called the green and blue space, and it's where you can donate and also buy secondhand items, which is a win-win for everyone, and again, thinking about sustainability. Now this sort of goes for everything that you take to university. Make sure you're only bringing a handful of shoes, a couple of towels, and a few sets of bed sheets. My name is Georgia and I have a stationery problem. So you're a first year university student and you're like, I watched your video on how to be organised at university and you told me to buy all the stationery.
I just grabbed these from my local supermarket, and what I'd do is I would take these, so say this is for English, math.
Now you can be like me and you can buy all of the stationery, but what's actually going to happen is that likely you're going to roll out of bed 5 minutes before your first lecture at 9 AM on a Monday. You're going to grab whatever notebook that you can find, roll up to the lecture and have to ask someone for a pen. As much as I advocate for productivity and being organised on this channel, I'm going to be real with you. I am a lazy student. Get it? Yeah, wait, no. I'll leave. But I am a lazy student, and literally if you have some sort of pen and a notebook, you will get by. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you subscribe and leave a comment letting me know whether you would like a part 2. Would that be nice? So on a scale of 1 Or rather, well, do we start at 1 or 0? 1 to 10, no, 0. So on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being the utter most procrastinating and laziest I could have been, and 10 being, oh my goodness, I should win an award for not procrastinating because I did so much today, I was probably about a 6.5. I replied to quite a lot of emails, I filmed a YouTube video, hopefully. Future me is editing this thinking, I also edited it, let's bump it up to 7. What would you guys say that you were on the lazy scale today? 0, you did absolutely nothing, laid in bed and watched this video, or 10, you got out, did loads of things, you did stuff that wasn't lazy. I can't relate, but yeah, let me know. Let me know down in the comments down below, were you super productive or were you kind of down there on the lazy scale? Let me know, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hey there guys, thank you. What happened there? Like my hand was like, what? Okay, let's not talk. What was that? Why am I the way I am? Okay. Okay, let's talk about clothes next. I don't know what's happening.